We are so used to having young bands in this studio, breaking young bands. No, honestly, kids, they're 15, 16, 17 years of age. There's a new group every week. It is great to have seasoned performers. No. Do you remember who gave you your first break? Do you remember, like,
no,
what your first telly was? Or
first telly was Top of the Pops, I believe.
With that.
Yeah. You know, I remember coming to Butlins in Minehead when you two were celebrating 25 years, and that is actually where you two met, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Butlins in Minehead. Can you tell us about it?
Summer 1965.
It's love at first sight.
Well, pretty much, yeah. And I was playing in cabaret, and he was playing in the rock band, in the rock ballroom. And I just walked in, and we became Chinas from there, really. So attractive.
And Bruce, for you guys, it's been summer all through your career because you've created that Californian sound and the look to go with it. Was that a big onus on you as the years progressed? Always to seem upbeat, always to seem that there's sunshine in this music and in this act. And
when you're a little tired, it's not. It's a little tough.
Yeah.
To have that image and live up to it. But musically, we try and do what we do.
Well, it's fantastic. You know? We've had a lot of fun. We get to sing for a lot of people, and we've been doing it a long time. And it's
what
really
keeps
thrilling.
you going? What still keeps you interested?
Well, it's just the thrill of making music for so many people in the same place at the same time. Like Sunday at Brixton Academy, it was really fun for us to see Quo present their album, and we ran up and just made it just in time to see the curtain rise, and Quo fans are the best. I mean, it was really tremendous energy, and we loved it.
Has that given you a taste for more? Will you tour together, do you think?
I'd love to. We hope so. I mean,
the actors it was really good seeing you together live this morning. I mean, it was just so appropriate calling it fun.
Just listening to Help Me Rhonda there, we've had thoughts. We think that's the next one.
Shuffles around.
It certainly does. Now, Carl, I mean, looking back, they've been on the go 30 years, give or take, almost. How long's it been for the Beach Boys?
We're 35.
Does that include Carl and the Passions and Kenny and the Cadets? Is that...
No, Kenny and the Cadets was a little before that, and Carl and the Passions actually didn't really happen. That was a joke Brian made.
Oh, right. Was it? But I wonder...
So we titled an album.
For Rick and Francis, now, I bet you guys, obviously, they were on the scene before you came on the scene.
Unusual, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, but does that give you a bit of a thrill then, recording with... You know, we always regard Americans as real stars, and we're not real stars. The Yanks are stars.
Very true, yeah. I've been a fan all my life of the Beach Boys. I own up to it. They're great.
Well, we've got thousands of fans, obviously, waiting on the telephone lines, ready to put calls to you guys, and we will be doing that, phone calls live to the Beach Boys and Quo right after the break. Bruce, Rick and Francis are here to take your phone calls this morning on the Beach Boys, on Status Quo and on life and music in general. And let's first of all go to Hazel Priest. Hazel, good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you phoning from?
The West Midlands.
Are you? And who would you like to talk to?
Francis, please.
Oh, Francis, you're on.
Hello, Chuck.
Hello.
What do you want to say? Sorry, where are you?
I'm in the West Midlands.
No, I'm in there. I've got you. Go ahead.
Right. As parents and musicians, what do you think is the ideal starting age for our little girl to learn to play a musical instrument? She's very keen on keyboards and drums. She's 6 years of age. She's 7 on Sunday.
Well, whatever age, if she's interested, then fine. You go with whatever she's interested in, as opposed to forcing her to learn something she doesn't. And if she's ready to go, I'd do it whenever she's ready.
Oh, wonderful. Because we bought her a full-size keyboard for her birthday. And it's just getting some lessons organised for her now. She's very keen, so it was just from an unbiased opinion from a musician, really, you know.
What musician? Where?
Hazel, did you see that programme on BBC Two last night? That Under the Sun thing about beauty pageants and putting your kids on stage. Did you see that?
Unfortunately, I was in bed. I had a migraine.
We did it on the show yesterday.
I don't believe in it.
Dreadful. Well, there you are. Thank you very much indeed, Hazel, for that. And actually, Bruce, talking about children, you've got a thought on that this morning.
Well, Harriet and I have our oldest boy, upper sixth form, at the Oratory School in Woodcote. So hello, Ozzy, and all the Oratorians.
So your lad's educated here?
He loves it.
Yeah, and home for you's where? California?
Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to send him here?
He sent himself here. He wanted a great adventure, and he's applied to 6 universities. He's going to stay on. So we're really proud of him.
Is he a musician? Is he into music?
He loves classical music.
Oh.
Good. Now we've got a Beach Boys fan on the line now, Chris Phillips. Morning, Chris.
Good morning.
You're getting your relations on, are you? What's all this?
We are not related. Clear the problem up, Chris.
No, we're not related at all.
You're
not
very
at all.
lucky. Who would you like to speak to? I know you're a Beach Boys fan.
I'm a Quo, Beach Boys and a Manchester United fan, but I'd like
You'll do me, Chris.
Thank goodness you're not related to me. Who do you
I'd
want
like
to
to
speak
say hello to Bruce and to Carl, please, but I'd mostly like to speak to Carl. Good morning, Carl.
Good morning.
Can I just say thank you to all you guys for coming back to Britain at long last. It was lovely to see you all at Brixton last Sunday. It was the first concert that I took my daughter Charmian, who's 10, and my son Charlton, who's 9 to. And they were over the moon to see you all, and it was a dream come true to me to see Brian there. The question they've asked me to ask you, is there really any chance in the future that you really will do a tour here, maybe with Quo, so that the kids can actually get you to see you perform live?
Well, we would love to. It was a thrill to be there in the room with everyone. The energy was tremendous, and I think you Quo fans are the best.
I'm a Beach Boy fan, Carl.
Well, thank you. I think you Beach Boy fans are the best as well. Believe us. Hey, we love our fans. There's no doubt about that.
That I actually met you and Gina back in June '91 at Brighton, and she took a photograph of me with you. And could you just pass on my family's condolences to Gina?
I will, thank you.
Her great dad, Dean Martin.
Yeah, he was beautiful, and she will really appreciate that. Thanks.
And can they quickly, the kids have said, can Bruce, please, Bruce, could they have your cap?
Well, absolutely. But I have it stitched on. We'll bring one for the next tour. It'll say Quo Boys or Beach Quo.
Lovely.
Beach Quo,
Beach Quo.
Chris, thank you very much indeed for your call.
So much.
Carl, just
Thank you, dear.
clear that one up for me. Sorry, for people who aren't Beach Boy fans, Gina is your wife, is that right?
Yes, my wife's name
And
is Gina.
did I get that correctly, that she was Dean Martin's daughter?
Yes, correct.
Right, I didn't know.
Yeah, we just lost him Christmas Day.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, great crooner.
He was a great man. I mean, he was very he was profoundly humble, and a very quiet person, very loving, and it was a very sad loss. He adored Gina, and she adored him. Yeah.
That wasn't the image that was portrayed, was it? Quiet, family
No,
loving.
he just really liked to lay back, and he was a man of few words. Was not verbose, but he was very dear, very loving man, and very funny. He was very, very funny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, recently, actually, I had to go on a show in Ireland and impersonate Dino doing Little Old Wine Drinker Me, which it has been destroyed. There is no archival evidence of this, but I mean, great crooner, and sadly missed. And thanks for clearing that up, because didn't know that situation. Anita Dartnell, good morning, Anita.
Good morning.
Hiya, where are you phoning from?
Bishop Stortford in Hertfordshire.
Hiya, who'd you like to speak to?
Rick, but can I say hello to Francis and Rick first?
Morning.
Morning. Can I say, before my question, what a wonderful night it was on Sunday.
Good, pleased you enjoyed it.
Absolutely excellent. It blew me and my daughter away.
Good.
Well done. Right, Rick, how would you feel if you played a gig similar to the one at Brixton, but for, say, FTMO members only, to include meeting all of you? Or would that be too scary?
It sounds like a good idea, actually. I mean, it's going to be a bit tricky, I mean, to meet everybody, because there's a few thousand people, and I don't know quite how we'd work that out, but we'll talk to somebody about it.
Is it worth sort of thinking about, though?
It's worth thinking about, I suppose. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks. We'll think about it.
There you are. There's a date being fixed up there. Anita, thank you very much indeed for that. Who else have we got now on the line? Heather. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning.
Hiya. Heather Finley from Coventry. Hi, Heather. What would you like to say?
Well, I'd like to speak to Carl, please. I'm just interested in the possibility of Brian touring with the Beach Boys. He was there Sunday night. Has he rejoined the band again?
This is Brian Wilson.
Well, Brian,
Yeah.
he came over here, for instance, this week, and he had to get back, so he's gone back to L.A. Today, I think. But he doesn't tour as much as the rest of us because he can't withstand the stress of day in, day out type touring. However, if we can get together a tour this summer with Quo, it might be that we would only play every few days, and then I think he would love doing that. He had a real good time Sunday. He loved it. It was very exciting for him. And, you know, you have to keep in mind that we sing for people, so whenever we can be with people singing, that really is one of the most satisfying things to us.
Okay, that's almost like a gospel there. You sing for people. What's your opinion, Bruce, on the current music scene?
You know, some of the words are a little racy for our 4 children. Alanis Morissette, for instance, except that I love the passion and the groove. I must say, great stuff. I just have to kind of turn it off, but it's great stuff.
Anybody stand out for you nowadays that, you know, any of the young and up-and-coming bands or artists?
I think it's all kind of happening. Yeah. It's energy. It's energy. It's wonderful.
What I think is great about both of you, I mean, you both, as we've say, been going since the 60s, you have a whole new generation of fans now, as we've seen this morning.
It's anything from 8 to 80, really.
It's amazing.
People come to see us, I think, all, you know, and it feels good to play to everybody.
See, did you ever think it'd be cults?
What?
Legends.
That's someplace in Scotland.
But it's refreshing these days, I think, to see the new bands as well. Back to basics, like getting a guitar, plugging it in, and going out and doing it. You know, rather than all this pressy buttons stuff.
Yeah,
and that's all gone. It's rather unhealthy. That I think it's good to see it all back to normal again.
See, when you did the album, Don't Stop, I mean, why did you want to do that differently? Who else is on the album? Now tell us, it's not just the Beach Boys.
Maddie Pryor, he's singing, Brian May, he's playing a bit of guitar, and a few other people dotted about there, you know. It's nice to work with other people. It's the first time we've really done it, and it feels great, especially these guys. I mean, they're great to work with.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
Why did you decide to?
Sorry?
Why did you decide to work with them?
Well, it started out as we were going to do the album with songs that we've liked over the years, you know, and obviously a few of these guys' songs came into it, you know, and we ended up doing the fun, sending the tape over to them. When it came back, me and him freaked out. I mean, voices on our...
Remember what you guys said in the bar in Berlin?
Don't mention the bar.
With your vocals and our power.
That's how we talk, you see.
My wife and I were there at 3 in the morning, you know.
It's called taking the mickey. Isn't that what it's called? It's called very self-effacing.
It worked out very well.
Lynn Burt from Dorset. Good morning, Lynn.
Morning.
Hiya.
Hi.
How are things with you today?
Okay, thanks.
Who would you like to talk to?
Francis and Rick, please.
Hi.
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 Could I ask him, out of all their albums that they've done, which one do they consider their favourite, if they have any?
Very tricky. I suppose the immediate one that comes to mind, the first one that comes to mind, is the Hello album.
Yeah.
It was a pretty happy album, and it was I think our biggest album up until the time we did
Army, perhaps, or Rock.
Up till Army, yeah. That was a good album.
Army as well. I think we enjoyed making in the Army album with the new guys, so that was that one too.
Yeah.
But probably most of them.
Well, we've enjoyed talking to you this morning.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
I've got a little thing here for you.
You've been at it over the years. There you go.
Oh, it's very nice.
Very nice.
That's lovely. I'm all chuffed. Take a look at this. Can we get? Look at that, John. My name's on that. So
His name is. Where's mine?
So it is. I've never got a trophy before for anything.
So it is. So it is.
I tell you, that's made my day. I'm all chuffed. Thanks very much.
So
I'm
it is.
getting all emotional now.
Should we just say when the CD's out, actually? The CD, Don't Stop, is out next Monday, February the 5th, and the single, Fun, 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 is out on February the 19th.
Excellent. And as the album is Don't Stop, none of you look as if you are going to stop. Goodness knows we'll have you back for the 50th and everything else. Hope the tour comes about. Look forward to that.
So do we.
Yeah, that's really good. And actually, we've got great prizes to give away. We've got 50 Quo CDs and 50 Quo videos, 100 prizes in total to give away. Here's what you do. Just drop us a postcard with your address to GMTV, Status Quo, London TV Centre, Upper Ground, London, SE1. Now, what happens is the first 100 entries out of the bag next week will get a CD or a video, plus the first name out of the hat will receive a poster.
This poster.
We've got a very good poster here. There you are.
There we go. This poster signed by the boys. There we go. You see that? It's glaring a bit. There we go. But that poster too. Signed by Quo and the Beach Boys. That's great, isn't it? Actually, I'm going to spoil the whole
Swap
thing.
my little prize now. That's it. So we'll say bye-bye there. We've had a good morning. Hope you've enjoyed the programme.